actually episode 2. So if you haven't seen the Pony Meadows mine video, watch that one. And this is on the tail end of it. This is going to be a overnight survival mission. Of course, you know, you got all the gear, but you never know what's going to happen. Right now it's calling for thunderstorms. There's still kind of snow at the very top of the mountain. We've been up here, I think last year the same week, and we got snowed on, so we'll just have to see what's going to happen. So stay tuned. Secret spot. Got up here to our camp spot. There's some kind of thunder and lightning rolling in here, so we had to try to hurry up and get some kind of shelter set up. We got the machines are destroyed. You look at them. You might notice I've got rocks underneath mine because it's got a hole somewhere in the tire. We don't know. It's leaking air. So I put some air in it, and we've got a jack, but we just put this underneath it. So hopefully, it's a small leak, so it's not crazy. But we've got the TP tent set up, which is from the sportsmansguide.com. It's a pretty cool warehouse. They've got all kinds of military stuff, and this is a guide gear teepee tent, which we've used multiple times. Does really good in the high winds, rain and snow. Yeah, so there's a lot of room in here. You can stand up. We've got the kind of heavy-duty air mattresses. These are minus 30 degree sleeping bags, and it's also from the sportsmansguide.com. And I'll tell you, these are so comfortable and warm. If you're not backpacking with these things because they're heavy, but if you're camping where it's going to be cold, this is a way to go. So, nice setup. We've been out here and it's been snowing really hard, windy. This thing's held up just fine. So, come back outside. That is definitely rain coming down. We're going to get blasted here in a few minutes. It could be snow. Who knows? So, I'll shut the camera off and then we'll see what happens in a few minutes. A big lightning bolt come down. You can see that like it's an anomaly up here. We're not sure what that is, but it's been getting closer and closer to us. And we're gonna see what happens. I don't know. It's starting to rain just a little bit, but big bolt of lightning went through there and thunder and stuff, so we hiked to the top of the ridge just above our campsite. Look at that. It is raining hard through. That's Smith Valley out there towards Minden and Walker River. And then you got open skies over here. And earlier in the day we were just around there. So hopefully this thing goes around us a little bit, but it's massive, and hopefully the GoPro picks up what we can see, because it's got rain. I mean, it's coming down hard. All right, we're gonna go back to cover. Big lightning strike. Now it's raining pretty. You can hear it hitting the tarp. Whatever it is, it's coming right over us now. You can see around it. You can see the different color. It's amazing. All right, we're gonna hunker down. If it starts raining a little bit more, you might try to get a little fire started. Temperatures cooled off dramatically. It was warm today, and now it's becoming cold. So you never know what you're gonna get up here. Last year at this time, we were almost the same spot, and it snowed on us. So we'll see what happens now. All right, so it's raining, and just a little tip on making a fire in the rain. These are fire start cubes made by Duraflame. Don't support me or anything, but these are cool. I use these all the time. If you're gonna make a fire, use these. They work in the rain. They can get wet, and it's the only way to start a fire. You can pump them right now. So we'll put that in there. Whoa. This is a cheap torch lighter. Now, torch lighters are good because the wind can't blow them out. So this thing burns, I don't know, so high. And we're up about 6,500 feet elevation, and the oxygen's, you know, a lot less up here, so sometimes it's really hard to start a fire. But how easy was that? So make yourself a little fire kit, get some of the fire start cubes, some torch lighters. You can get those on Amazon, they're cheap. The cubes you can get at the Walmart or your local grocery store. And you know, don't try to start wood with a lighter or flint or something like that. It's just not even worth it. It's the way to go. Beautiful. 7:30. We got a fire going, kinda. It's raining fairly hard. This big storm just came over us, demolishing us. We'll find out if the teepee tent's really that waterproof. We're hunkered down under here. Got my heavy jacket on, so I'm pretty good. But the sun's out, so it's kind of cool. It just stopped raining. Sun's out. And I don't know if you guys can see this rainbow, but it's really pretty. The temperature has dropped about 30 degrees. There goes the storm. There's the sun that way. Like I said, you always gotta prepare for the worst and hope for the best, because you don't prepare up here, you don't know what you're gonna get. So it's absolutely beautiful. The fire is struggling because it's been raining so hard. It's amazing. Look at that. Sun's out and it's raining. Looking for a pot of gold right now. Rain just stopped. It's a leprechaun over there. Thunderstorm or something with some lightning. Couldn't get a video of it, but the fire just sprung to life. You know, it was fairly warm today, but it has cooled off. So we brought all our heavy gear. Whether or not we'll put it on, we'll see what happens. Somehow we're gonna have to start our dinner here. There we go. Storm's past us. Temps dropped 30 degrees. Feels getting the last of the beer. See? Well, you know, it was hot, but it cooled off a lot, and it's actually really nice, because it's nice when everything's wet and you have fire, so you don't have to worry about it. Capture the sunset here with the fire. That's the storm that just blew over us, and absolutely gorgeous right now, really still. Problem is, the same thing that hit us earlier is right there. So round 2 coming to a theater near you. This is the sunset. We've got a fire going on. Turned out to be a pretty good evening. It was kind of warm. Not much was happening. Kind of thinking it was like a home night, but it turned out to be a really awesome, beautiful evening. So dinner served. Bratwurst, chili, cheese topping, over the campfire. Yummy. Well, we survived last night, barely. We got everything. We got wind, rain, lightning, thunder. But it turned out to be a really nice evening later on. I got this coffee called Dog and Gun Coffee. It's from Australia. Guy Field Days has a YouTube channel. He always brings this with him when he's out there on a survival mission. So I'm gonna try it out and see how it is, because this mission was a survival mission last night. Okay, I struggled with getting it open, but I figured it out. Okay, so this goes on here. Open the top up. So get it back on here. And you got your elfin ice. Oh, that's hot. Hot potato. Let's try it again. Got it opened. And you got a nice pour over coffee for the morning. And they package these things really tight, so they're not going to be ripping open or anything when you're out and about. I think the best thing in the morning is always a nice cup of coffee. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Looking good. Just about there. Alright. Let's do the taste test. Oh yeah, that is a great cup of coffee. It's a beautiful morning up here. Nobody around, that's for sure. No wind this morning. Nice and calm. I heard it's gonna start storming later on, so we're gonna have to pack up camp here in a little bit. Oh, we gotta breakfast first and then we're gonna pack it up. Oh, and it was 3 seconds of glory before it destroyed itself. Easy route. Maybe. So that's a natural spring. We're using this water to run the mill. It's kind of cool. I think it happened. Stay to the left. Crossing, it's fairly deep. We just got stuck yesterday on another one. Oh, it's looking good. Easy money. Oh yeah. Stop! Alright, we're down here under these big, I think they're cottonwood trees. They're massive, just a natural all year-round spring that comes down through here. We usually come up here, me and my wife, and it snows, have a little campfire, do a little barbecue. Just a cool spot. And then in the summertime you got a lot of shade, so it's a nice spot to hang out. You know, I'll tell you one thing, camping's hard work.
It is.
Usually my wife goes, but she couldn't make it this time, and she's the organizer of the trip, so typically we forget most of the needed stuff and either end up cold or hungry or something, but we survived this time, so pretty good trip. Another great view of the mill. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. No guarantees. like the thunder clouds are coming back. They're actually gaining on us right now, so we're gonna keep pushing down the mountain. We don't really want to get soaked. Okay, we're gonna film this. If you want to watch it, it's on Side by Side Survival and Adventures. Good job, have fun. To admire nature. These pretty, these flowers are, it's crazy. So bright. You know, you gotta stop for the good things in life. That's the end of our adventure. Part 1 was the Pony Meadows mine. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and watch that. And then we went up and did an overnight camp trip at the top of the mountain up there. That was pretty fun. I'm exhausted. We did all kinds of water crossings, mud crossings, rained on us. So it was an adventure. It was fun. I gotta get this thing home because we got some kind of hole in the tire. We can't find it. We got a spare, but we can make it back. We've got too far to go. So appreciate you watching us. We're gonna do it again soon, and please hit the subscribe button. I'm watching you. Hit the button. All right, thank you so much, because it just uploads all the videos you can watch us. So we really appreciate you guys supporting the channel. We'll see you on the next one.